This year, 98 people in our community have been killed. Now, to put it all into perspective, that is a 92% increase in homicide over last year.
And it's the most we've seen since the 1990s. Our veteran crime reporter Glenn Counts sat down with Chief Kerr Putney today. And Glenn, what does he think is contributing to this rise?
Well, Scott, he thinks the system isn't working, that it's too easy for the wrong type of people to get out of jail, and that we are all paying the price.
Nobody's immune, as you see. This is touching all areas across the city.
It's been a record year for blue lights and sirens, police investigations, and crime scene tape. The headline has been the homicide rate, which is hovering around 100, a 25-year high. Is this number indicative of a failure of the entire criminal justice system, including the police department?
I think the entire criminal justice system's on the hook.
CMPD Chief Kerr Putney sat down to talk about the homicide rate in this violent year. Putney has criticized the criminal justice system for making it too easy for folks to get out of jail.
Those people who continue to rob and shoot at people and then ultimately shoot people and kill them, they should be held accountable a lot more than I see it being done right now.
The last time the murder rate was this high was back in the early 90s. Back then, the solution was to get tough on crime, which risks incarceration. The chief says we don't need to repeat those mistakes.
I know in policing we're smarter than we were in the 90s. We don't cast our net so wide that we catch people who are making that first mistake.
Putney says the department focuses on violent repeat offenders, and arrests are up 18%. He says the long-term answer is getting to kids when they are young, like many neighborhood groups are doing.
Lowering absenteeism, lowering behavior issues, getting kids there so they're reading on third grade level by third grade, and they're inspiring kids and showing them opportunities that they didn't have otherwise.
Well, Putney also believes that electronic monitoring is an issue. For now, CMPD administers the program, but the courts decide who gets out, and Putney says he's considering dropping it altogether. Back to you guys.